We'll move on. Our next presentation, we have Jacek Blachut from Optim in Poland, who's now going to talk about how low-code technology can help. So over to you, Jacek. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeanette, and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jacek Blachut, and I'm responsible for evangelizing low-code technology in Optim, which has been an ECCA member since 2003. Optim is also a producer of nAxiom low-code platform. My short presentation today will be quite general, as I assume that you are not very familiar with this technology, but I will try to explain what it is, why, where, and how you should use this technology in your organization to gain significant benefits. Well, I don't want to keep your curiosity unsatisfied, so let's start by explaining what low-code is. It's a technology for building software applications, but without coding at a low level. So instead of writing a code in one of programming languages, you can build your application using components that are pre-designed and available on so-called low-code or no-code platform. These elements could be added in checkboxes, tables, graphs, graphical elements, comments, attachments, and of course, much more. The platform itself provides a user interface also and a framework for building applications, and usually also provides a set of useful tools and modules such as identity management, rights management, help desk, charts, connectors to external systems, etc. Low-code and no-code technology emerged as a response to widespread shortage of programmers and to help organizations cope with unexpected acceleration of digitalization and virtualization. It is not brand new at the moment, but it's still fresh and highly effective. Low-code applies to all organizations, but universities with the complex structure, dependencies, are a perfect example where the low-code brings measurable benefits. The main benefit of low-code is a significant reduction in the time it takes to develop and deploy applications. Of course, it varies depending on the size and complexity of the application, but it's typically in the range of 40% to as little as 5% sometimes even in some cases. Applications prototypes may be built in hours, sometimes in minutes. Thus, my favorite description of this phenomenon is that you can build applications, your own applications, as fast as you make your own decisions. Other benefits come, I would say, from time savings alone. For example, low entry barrier and low risk. Why? Because with a very limited cost, you can test whether the idea you're trying to implement will work. Applications built on low-code platform are extremely easy to modify and adapt to your frequently changing business processes. They are also 100% compliant with your expectations because or due to a specific production process. Low-code platform itself, it's quite universal, or most of them are, because you can build really a wide range of application on it, and it's easy to integrate these applications with external or especially external work. When we are talking about the cost, it's not only this reduction of the cost is not only in shortening the time of application development, but you can also receive the cost reduction in organizational costs, infrastructure, maintenance, trainings, etc. Well, we should say that we get all these advantages in comparison with traditional software production technology. But there is one more important thing that makes low-code makes low-code application development different from traditional software production. I mean, the team, project team or implementation team, the structure of this team, and the process itself. You may have noticed that in case of building applications on low-code platform, you don't need high skills in software programming. Instead, you need people, possibly recruit from within your own university, within your own organization, people who rather have analytical skills and know exactly what their goal is. In this way, the development team is often now on the user or customer side rather than provided by your external software house contractor. Then you are now in charge of your own business application, and it's easy. Don't worry, you really can do it in-house. And we do have such cases in universities. The implementation process is also different because first you get a prototype and you get it in a very short time, and then you adapt this prototype to your users' needs and preferences with these future users deeply involved in the whole process. This is often called citizen development model. And there are four main areas where low-code should be used and where it will bring you remarkable benefits. Let's start from the first on the left. Modernizing legacy applications refers both to ERP systems as well as some dedicated specialized applications such as, for example, a student management system in case of universities. It's very common, or I think it's become a standard for software vendors not to provide individual modifications. They focus on the generic functionality, and they are simply not able to support such changes. So if you now try to order some modifications, you will most likely get unacceptable prices and unspecified delivery dates. But you do need your modifications, of course, to survive. You also need to implement innovations because you want to be recognized. You want to make money, you want to save money, you want to provide best services to your teachers, researchers, and of course, students. And innovations should be implemented quickly, otherwise they are no longer innovations. Digitalization is a similar case. Today, it's not even, I would say, a cost-cutting issue. It's just simply a prerequisite for understanding and managing your organization, your university. And you will change your processes very often because the whole environment is constantly changing. Now the shadow IT. Shadow IT is a term for mini and mid-sized software systems that are individually developed or purchased and managed by your staff. They are not coordinated. It can include various registers, calculations, budgets, forecasts, and more. And I will tell you, this is a nightmare in terms of an effective IT management because of high maintenance costs, lack of coherence, no automation, lack of security, low efficiency, and very often also, for example, licensing issues. And so when you look at these areas, it appears that the low-code platform is just an answer to all these problems. And I see it as a kind of must-have system for all organizations now, from startups to global corporations and administrative institutions. And there is no doubt that universities are no exception. I have listed here some most popular applications which are often built on low-code platforms, but the range of functionalities you can implement on low-code is really unlimited, hundreds and even, I would say, thousands more. And today I want to recommend the nAxiom HiEdu suite low-code platform. There is also a point of contact with ECCA here, as ECCA focuses on how to use identification technology to provide best services in the academic environment. And nAxiom uses electronic signing tools developed under the eSign for Study project led by ECCA with participation of 2 universities and Optim itself. You are welcome to visit nAxiom website, which is nAxiom.com. And on this, my last slide, I have 2 QR codes, which I hope will help you to learn more about low code whenever you are with knowledge about this technology. The first QR code will link to my LinkedIn profile, just in case you would like to ask me some questions or maybe see the platform itself. And the other QR code will lead you to the place where you can order an ebook, which in a much wider way than I did today will describe why does university need a low-code platform. And you can just take a picture or make a screenshot, because that's all I have for this today presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Jacek. Very interesting to hear about low-code technology and how it can help in the university environment. So thank you for that.